this is exactly how it works. And then that is even better bond. It gives us even more bond. And I'm not doing this just to spice it up or whatever. No, I'm like authentic with all this, because I just think that this is relationship. But if you don't really want to be with somebody, just don't waste your life. Just
Exactly. Don't waste your life. Don't waste their life. That's the most
have one
important.
with life and stuff.
Yeah.
If this
But
person is not worthy.
exactly. I think it's important to know what you're willing to settle for and what you're not, because I have my standards of there's certain qualities that I cannot negotiate on when I meet men. And if they right away, if they don't have it, then it's just not going to work. But if they, not that it has to be 100%, but there's just a few different qualities that I look for.
Yeah.
And then everything else I feel like, can be compromised, or because I don't consider myself to be perfect. Well, kind of like,
It's so cute. No, but perfect in your own beautiful way.
yeah. I mean, I think, for me, like the most important thing is to become the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
In life, whatever that may be for you, but just the best version of yourself, that when you look in the mirror, you're like, hey, I'm good, with
so
whatever, with the internal.
That's so awesome.
Who you are, which again translates into your exterior. If you're a happy person on the inside, that's going to translate into.
That's so true. Oh my God. When I started switching things and I went through this life crisis and I actually dealt with it and was able to come out of it. I mean, I've been getting this compliments from people, women and men, and they're like, oh my God, you're glowing. Oh my God, what did you do with yourself? Did you change this? And I'm like, I didn't do much. I'm the same me. But no, it's because I found this peace inside me. I dealt with it. It's all kind of like whatever's inside comes. You know what they say? What you eat is what you are, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like when you're getting greens inside you and your skin is glowing and blah blah blah, and you look great. It's kind of the same thing. When you internally is at peace. Mm-hmm. Listen, telling you that you know who you are and what are you about. I think it's if it's a lifetime still opportunities, because we're still growing, but yet you kind of know who you are at some stage, right? Yeah. But inside, if you like content and you're feeling great, trust me, you're just sharing this wealth with everybody. People see it, they drag to you, like they're actually kind of like, I want a piece of that. I want it too,
sunshine. You have this light inside of you.
Yeah, and I'm one of those people that will share. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, so another thing I was going to say before I forget is that as humans, like what's important to us, it's like we want to, even though we appreciate ourselves, but we also want the most significant person that we're with to appreciate us too, and just like you were saying, your husband was saying things and you were like, you're right, you started appreciating his knowledge and his expertise, and I think it's very important for us to acknowledge this. Anytime you're feeling like, wow, you look good, or I love what you said, you're so smart, you're so this, say it. Don't hold it in. Don't say the negative things.
Yes.
Say more of the positive, and I guarantee you the negative will become less and less, because then that person will be like, oh, I'm really loved and I am appreciated, and that then they won't they'll actually want to please you. They won't do the things.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly.
So that's the thing, is appreciation. And I do this on a nightly basis. When I go to sleep, I write down everybody in my life. Well, I might miss a person or two once in a while, but I write down like the important people in my life, what I appreciate about them. And if it's like a few seconds, hey, this person, I love that you helped me in my business. And this person, I love your smile that I saw today.
So beautiful.
And and it's like it, and I have found in my own life that they come back into my life as a totally different person, because the energy that is created is just amazing, and it's you're creating that energy within you, first of all, but it's somehow we're all connected, and that energy is so contagious, and it really does come back to you. It's happened with all my relationships that I want to nurture. And so it's I just can't stress appreciation, how important it is.
Yeah, that subject that you're covering right now, I think this is exactly where the next time when we talk about it, I think that I heard a lot of people talking about karma and stuff. This is where karma comes along. What you do, people don't realize what the power